called me the other day, and I did that. It is for English, press 1. He's like, shut up. It's America. I don't have to press 1.
Press 1.
I wish I could do that voice convincingly. Like when somebody answer the phone, it's like, for English, press 1. And it's like, boop.
Boop.
Son of a gun.
I'ma boop you.
I'd never stop laughing. I never would. It's right up there if I got someone with like Updog or Henway.
Dude, I remember Tyler had this, your answering machine was, hello? Hello?
Yeah.
Sorry, I can't hear you. What'd you say? Ah, never mind. I'm not answering or something.
No, he's like, quit your yelling and call me back.
Quit talking to yourself and call me back.
That's right. That's right. Dude,
My mother called that one time looking for me, and she was mad at him forever. She probably still is.
Yeah, well, the thing is like I recorded right in the bathroom in there, but Steve was jamming on the drums in the background. So if you listen real carefully, you can just hear these drums, going. So it's actually pretty convincing.
Yeah.
And then like my Uncle Jeff had to come stay with us for a little bit.
Yeah.
And he had wanted to go shoot pool with some of his friends, and came back, and he said that he tried calling me because he was locked out of the house.
Yeah.
But he kept getting that. He was like yelling and cursing.
Your Uncle Jeff, no.
Yeah.
Tyler, you little blah.
Dolphin.
Sound asleep, man. I didn't hear anything.
Yeah, dude.
That's hilarious.
I feel weird talking with the headphones in.
Do you?
Well, you don't have to have them in. Yet.
I mean, eventually you will.
All right, so I was at work, okay, and this lady that I work with says that she was talking with her daughter, and her daughter got this note from school.
Mm-hmm.
And the note was informing all the parents to beware of these videos that have been going around on YouTube. Apparently, someone has been taking like episodes of like children's videos, and then inserting like this horrible stuff into the middle of it. And so she goes back and she tells she takes the sheet and he goes to her daughter who's in kindergarten, and she's just wanting to tell her about it. If you see this, if you're watching the video on YouTube and you see this, just turn it off. Don't listen to it. Don't listen to anything it has to say. Just turn it off. Mm-hmm. Well, the little girl starts crying. She breaks down and starts crying. And she's like, what's wrong with you? Like, I'm just telling, like, you're not in trouble. I'm just telling you, don't do this. And she goes, I've already seen it. And she's like, okay. And the little girl just starts crying. She goes, but I didn't tell you because she being the thing in the video, said that if I told anyone, she would come kill my family.
Jeez. And how old do you have to be a kindergartner? Like, what, 5?
It's 5.
Yeah, she's like 5.
That's messed up, man.
Yeah.
She's like 5. And the video was like telling her, like, go kill herself. Like, there's a bunch of different videos, and they're all like, go grab something sharp from the kitchen and, like, stab yourself with it. Yeah, just horrible, horrible stuff.
And they're putting this in the middle of just regular, like, kids.
Yeah, like this particular one she was watching was a Peppa Pig show. I've never actually seen it.
Yeah.
But so I actually found
really
a video that's supposed to be similar, and I sent it to all of you. And I think it would be interesting to do a little live reaction.
Does the person tell me to do this?
The version I found, because I guess they removed it, the version I found is not in English. So you won't be, unless you could be, like, hypnotized in
Well, good
German.
thing I speak fluent Spanish.
It's in like Chinese or something.
Fluently.
All right, so
So
go.
should we watch?
Yeah, go ahead, watch it,
Oh,
and then
man.
I just want to hear your guys' reactions.
Okay, we're all at... Okay, well, did everybody...
All right, so I sent them
How long
a
is this?
video.
Does it pop up?
I sent them
Hey,
a
bud.
video.
Yep, we're not watching that.
Kevin can't handle it. Let's see.
Why?
Yeah.
Yep. Tyler's like, yep.
Yeah, it's,
How
I should
long?
sit there and tell myself, like, oh, God, this is so cheesy looking. This is so cheesy looking.
Yeah.
I mean, only because I can't understand what she's saying.
Yeah.
It was English, and she was like, kill yourself or whatever. I'd be like, okay, this is really freaking creepy. But
Well, so I did
Which
listen
still
to
is.
an English translation of it, and what she's
Oh, okay.
saying is
that's...
what she's saying is like, hello, I'm your worst nightmare, and I'm going to kill you in your sleep tonight. I will kill you, and just like horrible
Jeez,
things.
man.
For like Peppa
Like,
Pig is like a
what's-
child show.
Right, so I'm saying, like, what's the point? Like, how do people get off on this kind of stuff?
I don't know.
Like, what do you gain from doing something like this. It
Yeah.
does. It just doesn't make sense.
Because you can never be for sure. You can never be for sure that your video was watched by by the intended target. You know what I'm
right.
saying?
But apparently they are.
Yeah,
Oh
did you
yeah, they
see
definitely are. But it's like what I'm saying. Like you don't receive any gratification instant. Like you'll never.
Well, right
see
now
it.
they are.
Oh yeah, I mean, I guess they are since it's
Yeah.
being made like super
I mean,
public.
it's all over like news outlets. Like Philip DeFranco did a video on it,
Yeah.
talking about it, and that's where, you know, I was watching these things. This was one of the topics I was going to bring up today. Luckily, Steven's like, "Yeah, I got a thing," and Phil was talking about all these media outlets are doing this knee-jerk reaction for how little there is of actual evidence of it. Like all the news outlets are saying this is everywhere, and now YouTube Kids is separate from YouTube. So it's a
Yeah.
separate upload, it's separate servers. It's still YouTube, but it's YouTube Kids. YouTube Kids can't go into YouTube, but YouTube can go into YouTube Kids. Just spilled my water on
Didn't
my
we
pants.
experiment with that one night?
Yeah,
YouTube Kids for like a couple hours.
yeah. And YouTube Kids, they upload full episodes of children's stuff,
Yeah.
and all this stuff. And the MOMO challenge, as it's called, is actually separate from the videos. The MOMO challenge is I don't know if anyone knows what was it, WhatsApp? It's like a texting app that a lot of
Oh
kids are
yeah,
using.
I have heard of that.
You can text a number.
All the kids are using. Are
Yeah,
we at that
well, like,
age?
we're using text, like message app.
What's the
Yes.
difference?
Text chats,
it's-
Kevin.
I guess
It's
like
an
people
app.
using Snapchat for texting. I guess.
Yeah,
almost.
it's
is the
basically
most
an app
annoying
you can.
thing.
It's like an app on your phone that you can enter in phone numbers to, just like you would normal. But I think it's like it erases itself.
Do I plug my number
Oh,
in
like
here?
Snapchat.
Yeah. So I think that's what it is. I'm not entirely sure, but there's a number that you can text and call. There's one in Japan, one in I think Mexico, and I think there's another one I think in Russia that you text and it actually gives you instructions. Like someone will text you back claiming to be this Momo with this picture, and they'll tell you to do these horrible things. Like they'll give you instructions on how to cut yourself the proper way, and all this other weird, super weird junk. And well, he was talking about it, and all the outlets are like, nobody's producing any kind of proof of actual videos on YouTube Kids.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's no doubt some creepy stuff on YouTube Kids that I've seen in the past, but nothing like super scary or like self-harm or anything. Usually it's like sexually inappropriate, which is pretty bad.
Right.
Yeah.
Like the Spider-Man.
Yeah, like the Spider-Man stuff.
That
like
made it
was
on YouTube Kids?
Yeah. And they started cracking down hard on it.
Well, yeah.
And but yeah, like I haven't all of the articles I've clicked on, they're not showing any of the videos. They're not linking to any kind of like proof. They're just saying, "Oh, this is a thing." And I'm like, I want to see, like, is it? If I can go onto YouTube Kids and search this and see if they insert anything
Right.
into it,
Yeah.
because
It just seems weird.
Yeah, so you got to filter through a lot of kids shows.
yeah, well, because what, and I'm not going to say every parent does it, but they sit the kids down on you know, put them on YouTube Kids and then just let them watch it all day, and it auto plays into the next video. There's playlists of like a season of Peppa Pig.
Well, it's,
Right.
it's crazy. Like I listen to, I'll have music playing on YouTube at work,
Mm-hmm.
and like it'll start with like Memphis Mayfire, and then somehow get to Bruno Mars. You know, I mean, whatever
What?
it is. I mean, that might be a bit of exaggeration, but you know, or like Michael Jackson or something like that. And it might be because it's shuffling through like music that we just play there.
Yeah.
You know, like kind of recommended for me because
Mm-hmm.
it's just been played. But it's just like how in the world does it even get to this? You know, so I can almost see it being the same thing for kids, to where it starts off as some attended, you know, actual kids show, and then boom, here you are at this Momo
Right.
Is it?
or whatever.
Well,
Is
it's
the
spliced
YouTube
into
Kids
it.
supposed to be like on a separate server though?
Yeah,
to
it's
where that
supposed to be
doesn't happen?
completely separate. Well, everything on YouTube Kids, you actually have to go to YouTube Kids to upload to YouTube Kids, and there's no crossplay between normal YouTube. Normal YouTube, you have to be 13 or older, yada yada.
So you can't just like find your way.
Yeah, you can't find your way into the weird parts of YouTube
Okay.
like we normally do.
But you can upload anything you want to the YouTube.
To
Kids,
YouTube.
right?
So
Filter.
if the kids
To
are
the kids
watching episodes on regular YouTube, yeah, they could probably come across as pretty easy.
No,
Yeah.
I'm saying the YouTube Kids, like anybody can upload to that, right?
I think there's a little bit more scrutiny there.
I mean, what do they? Does somebody actually sit there and watch every video?
Oh,
I mean,
probably
obviously
not.
not.
They
I mean,
probably
how
not.
else are you gonna?
But like I said, a few
Monitor
months
that.
ago, they had some bad uploads or videos get uploaded to YouTube Kids.
Yeah.
So I'm certain they would crack down on it now.
What it is they're too busy shutting down Steven Crowder during his Oscars party.
Wow. Hashtag who is Matt Walsh? No, but like in the other thing with YouTube, I don't know if you guys heard, along with this MOMO challenge, there's something that kind of got buried by the MOMO challenge. Was there was these videos of like these underage kids doing like gymnastics or whatever. They're basically kid shows for kids.
Okay.
But adults were going on there and typing in time codes and like saying super crazy inappropriate things, like pedophile things.
Oh, you remember you telling me about this.
So YouTube knee-jerked and was like, disable comments on every video forever. Like, if they even see one bad comment, they disable it and demonetize your channel. And for like the week.
Okay, so like, look, I get the knee-jerk reaction of like, okay, disabling the comments.
Right.
But why? Why would you punish the channel by demonetizing it for someone's left-handed comment that they're not even related to, you're not even tied to?
Well, see that's the thing. They disabled the comments and they demonetized for like a week, and then they're like, okay, we're clear. Let's work on a proper thing, and then they remonetized everybody, and now they're only like picking out certain comments. I think they're putting in place like a new like screen bot or something like that like cycles through the comments to pick out certain words and things.
Jeez.
How are you going to do that to those videos though? Because all they're commenting outside of the terrible things they say, they do the time code. Like, how are you going to edit out time codes?
Yeah.
Because I do those on like music videos. I'm like, here, start at 0 to replay it, and they click it, and it replays this video. It's like, how are you going to take those out? How do you justify that?
Yeah, I don't know.
There's a magical place on the internet called patreon.com, and if you search Bite Size Mammoth, you can actually choose a tier to donate to us to keep this podcast running, and 10% of whatever you donate will go to a charity you guys choose.
If you head over to teespring.com and search Bite Size Mammoth, you can check out our t-shirts. We've got t-shirts and mugs. The shirts come in all different colors, and there should be more stuff coming soon, so stay tuned for that, you sluts.
Like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter at Bite Size Mammoth. I don't know, man.
But pedophiles are bad.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's just across the board that.
Yeah. Okay. So what was your point with bringing up the Phil DeFranco thing? Are you saying like there's? So are you saying that people are freaking out and it's probably not really necessary?
Yeah.
As far as YouTube Kids goes.
As far as the research that he did and that I've seen, is that the amount that people are saying that there is nowhere near the amount that there may actually be. Like,
So
it
it's
may
like a
be like
conspiracy thing.
Yeah, it's like 0.001% maybe of any kind of video of a Peppa Pig on YouTube Kids may
Must
have
take it
the
as an
thing.
absolute.
Yeah. So it's like there's so many videos. That's all the articles say. There's all these videos on these children YouTube Kids that have these instructions on how to self-harm and do this, and like, no, there's actually not that many, and the ones that are getting reported and taken down, so it's handled.
Right. Okay. So it's not like this. So it's a problem, but it's not an epidemic.
Yeah, it's not, oh my God, shut everything down. And
Is that people been reacting?
yeah, oh yeah. I don't know how many posts I saw yesterday of, Facebook mothers saying like, oh my gosh, we need to shut YouTube down. We need to never let our kids watch anything on there ever again. It's like,
Well, okay, or just like don't let your kids watch stuff without you being there.
yeah,
Like you should do that anyway.
yeah. And that's the root
My
of
kid
it too.
sits on the remote and changes the channel by accident all the time.
Right.
I mean, it could. Who knows what could happen? You could find yourself on TV. You could find yourself
Right.
accidentally renting a movie you shouldn't have.
That's why, you parent and don't just set your kid in front of a screen and leave them for the day.
Right.
You especially with YouTube, never ever do that. You shouldn't let
No.
most teenagers cycle
kidding.
through YouTube, or adults.
Yeah, dude, I have purposely fallen into some YouTube holes, and
Yeah.
you don't come out the same.
No, dude.
You know?
You just don't sleep for like 8 months.
I did it on purpose, man.
Yeah, I know. I was like, I wonder what this is like.
So what do you say the deal was? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the purpose? If you're saying everybody just needs to chill out, or you're saying like it's just the media's trying to cover up?
No, he's just basically
Blah,
just like
blah,
everyone
blah.
just chill. Like there's no need for these knee-jerk reactions when you like look it up. Like, you can see that it's very minuscule and it's not as big a problem as and that you have the actual power to fix the problem. That's the other thing. If you see a video, report it, flag it.
Right.
Like that actually does work if enough people do it.
Yeah.
I
wonder what the circumstances were like with that lady's granddaughter at work, though, because like I said, she came across and it freaked her out, and she believed whatever this thing told her.
Well, and that's the thing. Was she on YouTube Kids or was
That's
it?
what I'm saying. I don't know. I'd like to know
Yeah.
what the circumstances were.
Because if it was YouTube Kids, I'd like to get a hold of the video and the link to send it to Phil and be like, "Hey, here's a video."
Yeah, like it's a legit thing.
Yeah.
But still, does it need to be handled? Sure, absolutely.
Yeah. It's something that it's easily handled.
But it's like the AIDS thing. You remember when? I don't. Okay, have you ever
No, I don't
heard
remember.
of? I know. We wouldn't remember this, but like back in the '80s or something like that.
Yeah.
There was this huge scare, and I think Oprah Winfrey came out and was like, 1 in 4 Americans will come in contact with HIV and be infected. Like they made it like this. Yeah,
like a big zombie outbreak.
Oh my
Right.
gosh.
yeah. She came out and she just was like,
We are outnumbered.
yeah, and it
That's
just like it turned out to like. Okay, AIDS sucks and it's a bad deal, but not 1 in 4 people have it,
Right.
Okay,
Well, that
AIDS
means
sucks.
one of us.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Kevin
It's
has
me.
AIDS.
Yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Jeez. Of course it's me.
You got AIDS.
Of course it's
As soon as you're like 1 in 4, and it's just like all 3 of them look.
No, I looked at Tyler,
Oh,
but
why'd
that's
you-
because I was counting this way.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But then I went back together.
4.
That's
Everyone has AIDS.
AIDS. Am I going to get flagged here for
Are we-
copyright?
Dude, if we haven't already gotten flagged for pedophilia, like self-harm.
And by the way, how many episodes now has that come up?
too many.
Stop it.
Yeah.
And always by Kevin.
Not always by Kevin.
Kevin.
First off, you're the
3
one
out
that
of
brought
4.
up the children.
Yes, I was talking about the YouTube video.
Yeah.
So you're the one that brought up YouTube Kids with the comments pedophilia stuff.
Yeah, that is true. That is you.
You led me here, Steven.
I let you.
You did.
You
took
see your
me-
notes, Kevin?
You took me
Let
by
me
the
see your
hand.
notes.
I don't take notes.
It's all up in here, right?
Yeah.
Tell- I
Well,
don't
joke's
trust.
on you.
I don't trust up in here.
Yeah.
I have to have
I don't
notes.
trust mine either.
That's funny.
I heard on the radio that they are JetBlue. Change of way left turn here.
Yeah.
Brighter note maybe, but JetBlue is giving away like a year of free flights, anytime, anywhere,
What?
or whatever. But all you have to do is like you have to delete your whole Instagram archive.
Fine.
Just
Okay.
wipe it. Or some, yeah. For us, it's like
Yeah,
I don't even
done.
have Instagram. Yeah, but
Yeah, me
some of these
neither.
people are like absolutely not. Well, you can delete them or archive them. So it's like, why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
And then you like you have to post a picture like something about traveling. You know, like the best part of traveling is whatever. And then
Best part of traveling is no Instagram.
yeah,
Yeah.
best part of traveling is free flights. You know,
Yeah. I get to do it for free.
right.
So
I thought that'd be pretty sick.
I assume that you have to have some, like there's a minimum. Like you have to have so many followers or something like that.
Maybe.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah, because it's not
pictures
going to be
or-
me.
If I just
whatever.
create an Instagram right now, take a picture or
Well, the
however
people who
it
have the
works.
most are probably famous, who
Mhm.
probably don't even need free flights.
Right.
You know,
Yeah,
so hopefully that's not a thing.
Yeah.
You know,
Man.
but
No,
I
it's
thought
gonna
that'd be kind of cool.
mostly
Where
just.
would you fly first?
Where would I fly
Uh,
first?
I know it. New Zealand.
Yeah, I'd probably go there.
Because you want to see them hobbits. They're not real, man.
Because you want to see them hobbits.
They're
That's my
not
text
there.
tone now.
Send
See
it
that
to
or-
me.
see
Because you
that or
want to see
Rome,
them
I
hobbits.
think. I
Yeah.
like Rome. That'd be cool. I've never been, so I don't like Rome,
Yeah.
but I like the idea of going to Rome.
Rome? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, dude.
That'd be cool.
Romans,
the gladiators.
with all the
right?
Bromans.
Where would you go, Kevin? Where would be the first
Where'd I
place you'd go?
Ireland.
Where?
Ireland.
Ireland. I thought you said
Dublin?
an island. I'm like, well, there's lots of islands.
I actually
Where?
priced flights the other night.
Did
There's
you?
this. Okay, here's life hacks.
We're
with
supposed to go
Kevin.
next year,
Life
BT
hacks with
Dubs.
Kevin.
Delete your Instagram pictures and
Deleting Instagram right now. But
Not the
no,
app.
if you search
No, he's not.
search flights on your phone, like normally, they get your location and they kind of jack up the prices because they know your location. But if you search it on your phone in incognito, like you just open up like a private browser on your web browser, it doesn't get your location and you can get cheaper flights.
No way.
Really?
Yeah.
Like significantly cheaper flights?
Not like enough to like do it.
Enough to do it. Okay.
Yeah, even if it's like $50, like I'm gonna go in.
That's like your luggage.
Yeah. And there's also, like airports, they have Wi-Fi. Or any place that you have to pay to use Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi.
Really?
Wi-Fi.
That's what they should call it. Is Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi. But no, airports though, you have to pay to get on their Wi-Fi or whatnot.
Really?
Yeah, but if you type in .jpeg, JPEG, after whatever URL you're searching on, it bypasses it, and it gets you right to your site.
Just in airlines?
Well, any kind of Wi-Fi that makes you pay.
Really? So
Yeah.
.jpeg?
It's .jpeg. You type that in and you search it, and it gets right by
So
the
you go
Wi-Fi.
to facebook.com
Yeah. Yeah.
.jpeg.
Yep.
And it hooks you to the Wi-Fi?
Gets you right. It bypasses right through their paywall.
Swag.
Huh.
in the world.
Have you
Yeah.
tried this, Kevin?
I have not, but the logic is sound because if you do .jpeg, it's going to search the network for that picture, but it's going to come up as a website. So I'm like, that could possibly get around that. So the next time I'm near pay Wi-Fi,
I honestly didn't
Where's
even
the
know
pay
that there was.
Wi-Fi around here.
Yeah, I've never
probably
even.
Lambert.
Dude, I've been to that airport though, and I don't remember
I never connected to the Wi-Fi.
Maybe I didn't have to. Yeah, I guess 'cause we don't
I know
stick
that
around.
I know that they can on planes. Like if you fly on planes, they have Wi-Fi, but I think if you don't have first class or you got to buy it or whatever.
Maybe we just had a really good deal. The flights that we took to Maine, they had Wi-Fi.
They have Wi-Fi, but it's not free.
Oh, okay.
To browse the internet, you have to pay, but to get on there and their home page, if you will, and you can watch videos and movies.
That's
That's
right.
just free.
That's right.
Yeah.
I remember that now.
And also, if you bring a pillow on a plane, fill it with clothes. Pillow doesn't count as carry-on. It's just a pillow, so you can just stuff whatever you want in there.
In a pillow, in a what do they call it? A pillowcase?
Yeah.
Huh.
I don't want to be that dude though, with a pillowcase full of
Stuff.
I mean,
If you're cutting corners, I guess.
Yeah. These are just life hacks. You don't have to use
I
it.
appreciate it.
Well, the thing is what you could do is you just go spend $9 on a small duffel bag at a Walmart and just take it on as a free carry-on.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you already have a carry-on,
Oh, so this is like an extra.
yeah,
This
they
is
don't
my
count
carry-on.
pillows as carry-on.
And this is my pillow made of
Clothes.
pants.
It's my lumpy pillow.
Made of
It's my
pants.
special one.
Denim.
Denim.
Where'd you go, Steve?
Israel.
Yeah, I'd probably go Israel.
I knew it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd probably be the first place I went.
100%.
Yeah, I was a bit. I was like, I was gonna say it right off the bat, but I was like, they were gonna expect that, so let me see if I can think of anything else.
But it was anywhere that obviously JetBlue could fly to.
Yeah.
I guess that's
Right.
just different for each vote. I should say that.
Yeah. I fly to Wyoming. It's like, why?
Fly to
Because
Illinois.
Wyoming,
I forget that Wyoming is a state.
and that's
There's a bunch
True.
of states.
That's a
like
state?
that.
Yeah. Yeah.
that's
Are we recording?
There it is.